Rajnikant, the first project which is completed by Nizam of Hyderabad is what? As you are from Telangana state, the first project which is completed by the Nizam 100 years back in Telangana region, what it is?
Sir, I think it's Nizam Sagar Dam.
You are from Kamareddy district. It is a very popular project. What is that project which is present in Kamareddy district?
So there is also Ali Sagar. I think it's like Nizam Sagar Dam, sir. It's in
Pocharam project.
Kamareddy district.
Pocharam project, is it part of Kamareddy district?
Yes, sir. I think so. Like I'm not sure about it.
Pocharam project is the first completed project of Nizam of Hyderabad. So literally, it is the
Okay,
first project constructed in Telangana state.
okay, sir.
So your name is Rajnikant. There is a culture of hero worship in South India. That is the reason I think the name is been kept for you. Is it so?
Yes, sir.
Is it a good thing that hero worship should be continued or not?
Sir, I think it should be a personal choice. If someone really wants to worship a hero, uh, then there is no problem with it. But if it creates any issues in the society, or if it becomes extreme where they try to target other heroes or the other heroes' fans, then that becomes an issue. Otherwise, I don't think it is an issue, sir.
B.R. Ambedkar once told, hero worship should not be there in any democracy. Pointing out whom Ambedkar told this.
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware of that.
So I will answer all these questions later. Okay. So recently, one turmeric board was been granted for Telangana state. In which place it is?
So it's in Nizambad, sir.
So I think Kamareddy is also once upon a time it's a part of Nizamabad.
Yes, sir.
Why turmeric board is sanctioned to Telangana state? Is it required there?
Sir, Nizambad district is generally famous for turmeric market and turmeric farmers. So there has been a demand from these farmers so that they get remunerative price for this crop. As there is a lot of fluctuations in this crop for this crop, and they thought that this would help to create market for the crop as well as remunerative price for the farmers. So for
Then
that reason, I think.
then why only in Nizamabad? Why? Because
Sir, there is a huge.
in erstwhile places like Ongole is a very good producer of turmeric. Maharashtra, Nasik is a very good producer of turmeric, and Nasik is a very big market for turmeric. Then why only Nizamabad?
I'm not aware of this.
Okay, why? Because it's a current affair, right? Telangana Peasant armed struggle. Are you aware of this? Can you please give the summary of that movement?
Sir, the peasant armed struggle started in 1948, immediately after the independence. This was directed against the feudal landlords, Nizam and feudal landlords who were suppressing farmers because there was a lot of the bonded labor and was also operation of the tenant farmers. And this was supported by the CPI party. It was a violent struggle where they killed there was a lot of violence in the state for around 3 4 years, sir. Um, I think, yeah, sir, that is what I can recall.
Okay. So you are from Kamareddy district. What is the meaning of Kamareddy?
Sir, the name Kamareddy derived from the ruler of that area. During the 16th century, he was Kamireddy, actually. His name was Kamireddy, from where his name derives, so Kamareddy.
What is the difference between your erstwhile government's Raitu Bandhu and present government's Raitu Bharosa? What is the difference in the government scheme?
I'm not aware of this Raitu Bharosa, sir. So, I'm sorry.
Okay. So you are from history optional. So in history, we have come across very important terms like communism, socialism, Maoism. Can you tell me the difference between communism, socialism, and Maoism?
Sir, communism is an ideology which says that the power should lies with the community. The political power lies with the community, and the ownership or the economic ownership also lies with the community instead of any private member or an individual. Um, in communism, there is no state. Um, there is a state. It is a stateless society where there is, There's no particular government, um, and there's complete absence of private ownership, private property in communism. Sir, socialism is the beginning of the communism. I think it starts with socialism where there is some sort of private ownership, unlike communism, and there is also some sort of government, and there is some sort of state also present in this socialism. Sir, Maoism also derived its ideology from communism and socialism, but in Maoism, in communism and socialism, the power lies with the laborers, the working class. Um, but in Maoism, it started in China, where the large section of the society was farmers. So it was based on these farmers. So, and it was also again violent in nature. It was started by a person called Mao Zedong. The ideology began with Mao Zedong, where he thought that uh, the as there was absence of a strong working class, he started the movement with the support of farmers, peasants. So that's how they are different.
Okay. Who is Neeraj Chopra?
Sir, Neeraj Chopra is the javelin thrower, sir, and Olympic medalist.
Okay. So you are good at athletics.
Yes, sir.
How athletics will help in civil services?
Sir, I think athletics help me to have a very good fitness, um, both physical and mental fitness. Um, Secondly, sir, the competitive nature we develop when we compete in the game. Um, Thirdly, sir, the hardworking nature. These three, I think, very important for a civil servant in the administration process, where you need a lot of hard work. You need to compete for the efficient use of resources. Thirdly, sir, we need to have very good fitness and mental health also. So in that way, I think athletics will help us.
How athletics will ensure mental peace?
Sir, sir, if we have a very good physical fitness, we we also develop that mental stability as we are not we are not much worried about diseases or the other physical issues. Um, it develops certain sort of calmness in the body also, sir. Um, that way, it develops mental fitness.
Okay. So you do gym.
Yes, sir.
Recently, we have a lot of incidences, and your own South Indian actor, Puneet, who had a cardiac arrest after doing his gym. So why nowadays the number of cases of cardiac arrest is being witnessed in the gyms or post gym?
Sir, there can be variety of reasons for this. Yes, sir, in recent times, we have seen such incidents, especially while working in the gym or maybe after the post gym also. Sir, one of the reasons is that, sir, maybe oh, maybe I think the lifting more weights, which is above our body strength, maybe, um, or doing strenuous exercise without um noticing the changes in the body. Um, Maybe sometimes we also do not listen to the guide. And also, sir, there are sometimes we cannot even find out the issues, the real issue behind the cardio disease. I think sometimes it is not even because of the gym aspect also.
Okay, but however, we are seeing the same thing happening repeatedly in the gym centers, no? You didn't witness it?
Yes, I've heard about it through newspapers that some people are face this situation when they were working out in the gym. That's what, sir, when you're going beyond your strength, or you're doing a lot of exercise without rest also. Sometimes rest is required between the exercises. Some people, for uh, without proper guidance, that keep on doing lot of exercises. Maybe that affects, sir.
Okay. From your area, there is a very big news. The present chief minister and former chief minister lost the elections to a normal man. Is it so? And if it is the case, why?
Sir, the third person has been contesting the elections for the past three elections, sir. He has been there, present. Uh, he has gathered a lot of support in the last 15 years. But sir, as the both the chief minister candidates for from other place, they are not native to the place. He used this local term. I mean, um, uh, where he tried to gather support through the this um, local issues. Um, I think so that because of that reason, that local issue reason must have helped him to win the election.
Okay. Your father is a business. Which business he does?
Sir, he does brokerage in the real estate sector.
Okay. What is RERA?
Sir, RERA is a real estate regulating authority. It was formed through RERA Act. RERA, RERA Act passed by the Parliament in 2016. Sir, I'm not sure about the year, but it was passed by the Parliament.
Yeah. Tell me, what are the
It
provisions?
regulates the real estate. Sir, it tries to protect the consumers or the people who buys properties. There's a fixed time, sir, by which the contractor or the proprietor should hand over the building. In the case if they do not, they should be compensated. That is what I can recall, sir, from this act.
Every real estate site, every real estate builder will come under this RERA, or only certified will come under this?
So I think there is some criteria, maybe, but I'm not sure about the criteria, sir.
Okay. See, uh, you studied your intermediate from government college. Andhra Pradesh Junior College means government college.
Yes.
It's a good thing. So, what reforms you recommend for education sector, if given power?
So there should be more government schools and colleges um, with good infrastructure facilities and good hostel facilities. Secondly, sir, giving priority to the mother tongue in the initial phase, and later they can include other languages, as that is what we brought up in the new education policy. So maybe enforcing the new education policy as early as possible will help. Thirdly, sir, training of the training of teachers in a on regular basis, or mid-career training of the teachers is required to update them with the latest technologies or scientific developments. Fourthly, sir, extracurricular activities should be part of the system, that should be enforced. In many schools, where though there's a norm, but many schools tend to violate these extracurricular activities and focus only on education, on that too on certain subjects. I think even languages should be given priority. Um, Scholarships also can be provided to the poor people. Um,
Are you
so
thinking
this
these all
can
are
I
not
can
there?
suggest.
Are you thinking these all are not there?
Sir, they are there, sir. There is a problem with the enforcement of these things. Um, Maybe such strict implementation, and the we need to increase the college, more government colleges, sir. That is, especially infrastructure is not as we expected in the government colleges and schools.
Okay. Rajini, I will give you one case study. See, you are a district collector, and the government of India, government of your state gave one target. That is, you have to take care about the quality of midday meal scheme. Quality should not be compromised with respect to midday meal scheme. Number two, enrollments should not reduce. Number two. Number three, quality of education given by the teacher should not be compromised. So by keeping in this mind, these 3 points into your mind, what type of reforms you bring down the line into the school, so that quality midday meal scheme, enrollments, as well as quality teaching, that is the main duty of the teacher. Quality teaching should not be compromised. What you will do to ensure these three?
as the district collector, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I ensure that sufficient funds are provided to every school. Secondly, sir, using the
And
local crops.
one disclaimer, government never give funds. There will be no free hand for the funds.
Sir, we can include this CSR initiative and the NGOs and other private individuals to provide funds to the sector to education. We can buy local um, food items for providing midday meals, quality midday meals. That would also ensure the proper nutrition is provided.
Who should buy?
Secondly, sir, with the help of the by the after uh, getting enough funds from the private public or the NGOs and the CSR initiative, we can ensure we can buy all these things.
Who can buy? Who will buy?
Um, Sir, will make I think the principal of the school, the teachers will be accountable for providing the midday meals. A
Please.
proper training may be given to a proper training may be given to the school headmaster and the teachers to ensure that the proper meals are provided, and also training to the ayahs who cook food. Um, Sir, and regular training of the teachers, as I said in the earlier questions, that regular training to equip them with the latest developments, latest technologies or latest developments can ensure the quality of the teacher. And to ensure the enrollment ratio, that the basic issue is with that midday meals only, sir. Once we ensure we have provide good meals and also we ensure the uh, toilet facilities or other infrastructure facility in the school, that can definitely improve the enrollment ratio. And sometimes we may provide cash incentives, some sort of scholarship or on a regular basis to poor people in that region to increase the enrollment ratio. So this with the whatever the funds we acquired from the private and
And the main target, how you will ensure quality education.
sir, if we ensure all these three, I mean the midday meals and the quality teaching, I think this will definitely will help the quality education, sir. Along with enforcing the new education policy.
Okay. And given power, what reforms you bring in sports sector as you are a sportsman? And what is the recent issue which is happening with respect to this wrestling?
Yes, sir. Uh, Sir, in the sports sector, already the government has started the Kelo India to develop to encourage the rural athletes from the rural background. Um, there we can increase the financial and financial support to these athletes, increase infrastructure facilities in villages and mandals and district level uh, by also including the private sponsors, um, and also conducting more competition at these levels like local level. Um, for this, they're exposing ex- we can expose these athletes, this talent to the outside world through the social media platform, so that they also receive the incentives from the other parts of the country or the world. I think this I can do, sir.
Yes. I have an opinion which I want to share with you. I believe that history is not necessary. What we will get by knowing about the history, we should know about today and we have to canvas for tomorrow. Done has been done, completed has been completed. What is the purpose of knowing about history?
Sir, there are variety of benefits, sir, if we learn history. One important benefit, sir, we can avoid repeating mistakes, sir. That very important. Secondly, sir, we can history is a library of subjects, sir, where we get lot of information about various subjects like economy, administration, society, culture, which are required in the present generation also, sir. And many issues or the problems we face today have their origin in the past. So better if we understand the past, we can have better solutions for these problems. For example, we cannot solve the issues like India, Pakistan, or Israel, Palestine recent developments without understanding the past, sir. So in this way, and also, sir, the human behavior. History we also study the human behavior. So better understanding of human behavior will helps to uh, form better policies, schemes in the for the future and the present, sir.
Yes. So what is the cultural revolution which happened in China?
Sir, like which
It is a part
period,
of world
sir?
history.
I'm unable to recall it, sir.
Okay. Mao Zedong is a person who destroyed all the historical things, old things. Okay. So you got an about Ramakrishna. You are associated with Ramakrishna Mission, huh?
Yes, sir.
In what context?
Sir, I appeared for this state level essay writing organized by Ramakrishna Mission in 2012, sir,
So what is your
where
opinion?
I won the first prize.
Very good. What is your opinion on this God man, worshipping of God man? How these people, normal human beings like you and me, become the gods?
Sir, the people who does service, social service, or who um, try to elevate problems of the people generally worshipped as gods, sir. We have that culture in India where, um, but sometimes we also see people, the um, wrong people coming into doing such acts where they're trying to cheat people in the name of the. But in my sense, sir, that is as long as they do sort of social service or they try to help people, um, there is no issue with godlike status to human beings, sir.
Okay. So you follow Telugu folk songs. There is a popular thing that in this folk songs, derogatory words, demeaning of women, sexualization of songs, these all things will be there. Is it so?
Yes, sir. As majority of the folk songs originate in the rural background, uh, it reflects their culture of that period. As many of
Okay.
the folk songs,
Do you think it won't impact the young generation, such type of songs?
uh, I'm not sure whether it will affect or not. But yeah, sir, if it really if the literal meaning of that song is taken, that may affect the mindset of the youth, sir, in the
Then
current
why you are
generation.
following Telugu folk songs?
Sir, there are a lot of other songs which also gives the history of that local region. It talks about diversity. It also talks about the hard work of the people, and so many other aspects are also related with
There
the
are
folk
varieties
songs.
of folk songs.
Yes, sir. So the rate of folk songs which I like, sir. I try to give up those songs which derogatory to women or which discriminate people. I don't follow such songs, sir. I don't even encourage such songs.
Okay. Uh, so you studied from Nizam College as well.
Yes, sir. It was my study center for my post graduation.
Yes. Can you tell the chronology of the rulers of Nizam of Hyderabad?
So I remember only two people from this dynasty. Like one is the Asaf Jah, or and that's the last one, Mir Usman Ali Khan. But I don't remember the other rulers. I can't recall their names.
There is one person called as Salar Jung. He is very famous. Why so?
Sir, Salajang was the prime minister of the one of the Nizam kings, sir. He modernized the Hyderabad state. He brought a lot of reforms in the economic, social, political uh, aspects, sir. For that reason, he's famous, sir.
Okay. What are UNESCO heritage sites in your state?
Sir, recently, Ramappa Temple, which is located in Mulugu district, has been awarded the UNESCO status, sir. It belonged to the Kakatiya period, which was built in 12th century. It is a unique temple because um, uh, floating bricks have been used, sir, in the construction. It also could withstand the earthquakes. The
Oh,
structure could withstand earth.
you just list out. So one you told,
Sir,
next anything more?
sorry, sir, I'm not unable to recall them.
Okay, so only one?
Yes, sir. I can only recall one, sir.
Okay. So what is the issue which is happening with respect to Kaleshwaram Dam?
Sir, recently, some structures of this project um, um, has been damaged, sir. Maybe due to fault construction. Um, so that is a major issue now happening, sir. And there is some political issues related to corruption and all. But
Is it so really there is a sump in that particular construction of the dam?
sorry, sir, I didn't understand.
Is there any sump of the pillar of the dam? Means it has been went deeper into the earth.
Yes, sir. One of the pillars of the barrage has been sunk down, sir.
So you are a photographer too.
Yes, sir.
What do you take? Which type of photos you will take?
Sir, I was actually doing photography during my college days, sir. Especially, we used to cover the events in the hostel. So majorly, I was a head of the photography committee in my uh, hostel, sir. Where we used to cover the various events like farewell, freshers party, the other Republic Day, and the festivals, sir.
Okay, your college is Venkateshwara College, right?
Yes, sir.
And the famous Venkateshwara temple is located in Tirupati. On which hills?
Sir, it's located on Tirumala Hills, sir.
No, no. Tirumala Hills is that particular god who is located. I'm talking geographically.
Sir, I think it's part of Eastern Ghats.
Okay. So see, there is a controversy regarding temples. As you studied from Venkateshwara College, there is a controversy with respect to this god's temples. That why only Hindu temples are under the control of endowment departments? Why not masjids and churches? So you have to leave it to the trusts, or you have to leave it to the societies, or you have to leave it to the associations. So what is your stand on this?
Sir, I think every religious denomination has the fundamental right to protect their worshipping places. So I think if it is applying to other religion, then that should apply to the Hindu religion as well. But there should be some overall supervision uh, from the government to ensure that the- they do not create any law and order situation, or there is no mismanagement of the funds collected by these worship places. But overall, the the religious places should be handled by the particular religious trust.
So then why government is controlling them?
Sir, actually, the Hindu temples are also associated with the economic aspects, sir, where there's a lot of money involved in managing the temples. So the government may trying to ensure that the funds are used in a right manner.
If that is the case, the money which is being deposited to the god, who gave the rights to the government to take the money of the god and to use it for welfare purpose? Why? Because the devotee had given it to the god, not to the government. Is it not?
Yes, sir. But,
You have to look into it.
yeah, sir. Like I need to study more about these topics, sir.
Okay. So last, you are a poet also.
Yes, sir.
Can you have any one Telugu poem?
Sir, which I have written, sir. Sir,
Yes, yes.
sir సారమెరగని సంతాన మేల కట్టుబట్ట ఇల్లే ఇంట చుట్టంబు ఏల గగనాన మేఘంబు లేని ఉదకంబు ఏల గోరంత శ్రమ లేని శ్రీమంతుడేలా. This,
You
this
are the owner of it.
I wrote. Yes, sir. I wrote it recently, a few weeks back.
What is the meaning of it?
Sir, సారమెరగని ధరణి సంతానం ఇలా means that if the land is not fertile, how can we grow crops? కట్టుబట్టలేని ఇంత చుట్టంబు ఎలా. If the family is very poor, how can we expect relatives to that family? Um, Like if you do not have Gaganana Megambu Leni Udakambu Ela, if you do not have clouds in the sky, how can we expect rains? In the same way, if you are not working hard, how can you expect good results?